Let's
Pretty-
do this.
Pretty amazing.
And my hoodie is...
I'm a total rebel. I rebel against everything.
The launch team wishes you good luck and Godspeed.
Do you feel alright?
We're approaching the 60-second mark.
That's stupid punk rock. I just think of it as rock and roll because that's what it is.
Okay, attention! Attention!
Third time, attention.
Wait a minute. Attention, shut up.
Punk rock night, PRN, every Saturday night at the Melody Inn. I'm here to see in the family. So much love, talent, and diversity. Come on, come on, it's time to rage. We got a killer show, we're gonna blow up the stage. Have a PBR, whatever you want. Have a puff out back, all nonchalant. Great friend of the founder, we love you, man. Shout out to Rich, introducing the band. PRN, every Saturday night at the Melody Inn. To all the fans and all the bands. All the love and all the beer cans. Can't think of a better place. For the love of music, gotta melt your brain. Cheese or spike, just do your thing. Shout it out or play it sing. Indianapolis, we love you. No place like home for what we do at Punk Rock Night. PRN every Saturday night at the Melody Inn. Go!
Hi, right on. Well, there we go.
Oh, crap.
Welcome to another PRN Live where we preview the upcoming
This
show and review last week's show.
is a
I'm-
very
I'm-
festive PRN.
It's our holiday edition.
Ho, ho,
I'm Santa Greg here with
ho! Disclaws.
my roomie Craig Chaos, and we have the incomparable Mr. Rich Barker, our MC
Hey, guys.
and booker right over there.
We have Santa up in
And I will be playing Santa Claus here tonight. So happy holidays, everybody.
But
Santa Greg.
Or not if you don't celebrate
You should
holidays.
have been there last
Happy
night.
day. So,
Father
hey,
Christmas.
I must say that last week was just phenomenal. I
We
mean,
had
I don't
2
recall.
shows. They were amazing.
you don't remember
Really good
last
stuff.
week, Craig?
Was it the Queers?
Queers on Friday with the Jasons and Don't Panic. And then Saturday,
yeah.
of course, Luxury Pushers, Astrophobes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Some Kind of Nightmare. Yeah.
I was there.
Is it all coming back to you now,
It's
Craig?
coming back. It's
So,
coming
yeah,
back.
Queer show was sold out. It was excellent. Of course, we knew the
It
Jasons
was
would be great.
brutal.
Don't Panic was new to us, but man, they fit in perfectly. Just played
They
a
sure
perfect
did.
set. The whole night was great.
Oh, it was really good.
Didn't get too crazy. Just went very well. So thanks for coming out, packing that out.
And very generous of the Jasons coming down to open up that set, and they got up on stage with Joe Queer and sang a Ramones song.
Yeah, that was
And
beautiful.
Can life get any better?
And then
It can.
It can, because the next day we had another freaking great show. It's hard to have 2 shows back to back. You wonder if the Saturday show is going to have a good crowd. We did. We had almost 70 people, which our average 60 to 70. So the day after a sold out show, still do our within our average, and everyone was just awesome.
uh-oh.
Like I said, we kicked off the show with Astrophobes, which used to be the what were they called before that?
Oh,
The Hate Jews. The Hate Jews, yeah.
Another band.
This was only their 3rd show, and they were great. Just a few
Yeah.
covers. They already have a lot of originals for a new band, and kicked off the show
definitely-
quite well.
Definitely experienced members from Richmond there. So
Yeah, you can tell they've been in a few bands.
members of the Hate Yous and the
Look
other
who
band.
joined me. Jumped right up in my lap. New addition to my house.
Oh, you
Salem.
got it. Oh, look at the logo.
Oh, there's a kitty.
This is
Oh,
Salem.
look at the kitty.
Her brother's on my bed looking at Lenny.
Oh,
Floyd is in there checking out Lenny. But this is
you
Salem.
can't have a normal name like that. You need a kitty name like. Well,
Salem's a cute name.
Right
If
now.
you notice, she's got a little dot in the nose, like it's a mole, like a witch mole. And I used to live in Salem.
Kitty. All right. Well,
No, I love the kitty.
Cool kitty. Look at that. It's so cute. Just jumped right in my lap.
He's a baby.
well, that's what cats do. Just
adopted
over
from Rachel. They've got 9 cats there. They had 9. Well, they had 10.
9 cats.
Really.
cat.
What is this?
Well, 2
Cooch's
cats, a mother and daughter, both had litters within a couple months of each other, and
listen to Bob
they needed
Barker.
someone to
Get
be
those
adopted.
things
Seriously.
vaccinated.
Bob Barker.
Spayed or neutered, but yes.
Fix those, spay and neuter those kitties.
Well, that's sad. So, anyways,
So that was a rager. The weekend.
Yeah, we're still talking about that one. Some Kind of Nightmare, always awesome.
And JJ
Living on the road.
drums for Luxury Pushers and knocked out a couple.
Well, Luxury
couple
Pushers was killing it with their classic lineup. And yeah,
Yeah.
JJ jumping up and doing my favorite of all time Toxic Reason song, Drunk Disorderly, and
Yeah, he was
a
killing
Dead Boys song. Look for the footage of that. It's excellent. It's online. Tufty showed up for a bit. I believe he was wanting to play bass on a song, but he didn't stay as late. We didn't go that late, but maybe he's just
I
getting in
couldn't
early.
believe he showed up. I was just like,
That was
"Hey,
cool.
Tuffy," and then he ghosted me, and then he was gone.
well, but JJ stuck around, and they did Toxic Reasons,
Dude,
and
he
and
Slamming it
Dead
on the
Boys.
Jamie Holiday. What a performer! I mean, that's some fucking
Rock
stage
and roller.
presence right there,
Well,
dude.
yeah, when you're 80 pounds
Yeah.
and you can wear nice skinny jeans.
he is like the it's almost stereotypical rock and roll dude, but I mean
Yeah.
he's so good. He's such a performer, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just so
And he-
great to see them back, man.
Great to
I
have
mean,
them back because they were
thrilled.
staples of ours back in the day, and they still got it.
Two thumbs up for the Luxury Pushes. I was very, 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 very pleased with the
I'm
whole
sure we'll be
weekend.
getting them back next year at some point. Which
Right.
next year,
Does
of course, is 2
or
weeks
does,
away.
Jamie does he live in Michigan too?
No, I believe he lives in Dayton.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hence the Toxic Reasons. Now,
well, I thought there was a
Affiliation.
Michigan connection there.
well, I think he was up in Detroit for a while because I think I think he had a girlfriend up there. Maybe he might have been going out with Colleen Caffeine.
He
but I
was. Yep, he was.
Oh.
I don't know if they
Okay.
want to say it officially, but I did see them together.
Oh,
at Dayton.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I
It's
don't
over
keep
now,
up, but
so I guess we can talk about it. But
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, well, she was in
Anyway.
Costa Rica or something.
yeah, she's always in someplace exotic.
Somebody commented, they were like, "Are you like a trust fund girl? Or how do you get to go to all these places?"
I know,
Just
she's always
save
on
up
the
and
beach.
do what you want.
Isn't the sun bad for tattoos? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
That's
should.
why
put lotion
Dickie
over.
Havoc walked
Figure it out.
around Riot Fest with a umbrella, or not Riot Fest, Warp Tour, and then everybody
those.
kept coming up to Drew when I was walking with Drew, and they were like, "Oh, that was a really great set," and everybody thought Drew was Davey Havoc from the singer of AFI. He's like,
Oh, boy.
"That wasn't me."
Yes, you're
Yeah.
very right. More like old Greg. Yes,
I'm not seeing the
Old
comments.
Greg. I'm old Greg. Play that video sometime. We'll get there.
But, you know what? I'm old enough to retire now. So
Yeah, and you're going to be very soon.
yep.
From work, when people say that, they think you're retiring from PRN, which, you did to one capacity.
No, I mean, I'm
but
gonna.
then you came
cut
back
out
and you're
there
still
a
with
little
us.
bit. Did Rich just freeze? He just froze, didn't he?
Oh my God, which is frozen.
Oh, he's not frozen down.
He's watching
I
Frozen.
think I'm fine here. I look,
And our site's been running a little slow, people, but we're fixing that. So we are addressing that, but it is running. So just give it a few more seconds.
all the
and
February shows are up. Sonia's making event pages on Facebook for all the February shows. So look for those.
I'm
Some
watching
really good
on-
ones coming up.
on
Seriously.
Facebook, but I can't access
Salem, what do you want?
the night page.
Come here, kitty.
Oh,
Well,
is the kitty
it's
coming
not,
back?
It's not Facebook. That's
She's
but-
meowing a bit in the kitchen.
Well,
What
I
did you do
can't.
there?
I can't get to the punkrocknight.com site. It's very slow.
Don't worry about it right now. The host has a problem we're going to work with, but
we're working on it.
Wait, there we go. There we
It'll
go.
load.
Maybe I can see more comments on this.
But hey, why don't we talk about this week's show? I think we
yeah. Well, Flamingo Nosebleed, a PRN award-winning band, Raging Deacons, the run-up. I mean,
hell of a show. John Sheets from WECI Radio helped curate the show, suggested the bands, helped promote it. So
well done, John. Very well picked.
Oh, come on,
because these are all great bands, and this is going to be a rager.
Totally, it's going to be a raging Nathan. Thanks to Rachel for giving me the idea for the posters. Wanted a
that is so
pop
funny.
art theme, so I went out with it, even suggested some of the photos. So thanks, Rachel. I believe who's tuning in right now. So cheers.
I love the
Run, Forrest, run.
Yeah, I figured what can I do for the run up, and
it's all great.
Pop art. You got to draw from pop culture, and that was very appropriate.
I would have never. I would have never thought of that. It's funny.
It was funny.
Well, and the Queers had some, nice little picture disc 7-inch with a sloppy section.
You got the
split with sloppy. That's awesome.
Yeah, picture discs, Queers,
Bro.
sloppy mix. Look at that, man.
Is it and it's signed? What, by the Queers or sloppy?
Yeah, Joe Queer.
Oh, you were bugging him all night.
Who, me?
Just kidding.
I barely talked to him, but I did quarter him at the end of the night and just said hello and thank you.
Let me see that sloppy one.
Yeah, it's nice, huh?
I saw this online. I thought it was really cool.
Also, they were a tribute album to the Queers has been released.
Cool. Who all's on it?
They should have signed the record, not the jacket.
Well, anyways,
they signed it.
That's my
some bands that you might know on here: the Randells, the Prozacs, the Jasons, the Radio Buzzkills.
Awesome.
We've had them here before.
Yep.
Yeah, we have.
So those are
what color is this on?
I believe it's just a black one, but
that happens.
But yeah, it looks to be fun record here. So and I
like that you're wearing gloves while you're handling a record.
It's for the costume, not for record handling. Proper record handling.
Man, that really kind of chaps my ass. You should have had him sign the friggin' record, man. Damn it,
dude! I think
because we're gonna this jacket's gonna get ripped up and. Should have had him on the record.
Some character, man.
Well, because I did,
we get him back about once a year.
Met Danzig, and I had his picture underneath covering, just like a 7-inch jacket. It was in a photo book, and he signed it, and I'm like, bro. It's like, you need to sign the picture. I don't sign the friggin'.
And so then he signs it and shuts the gate.
Oh no!
Fold and
smudges the ink.
Oh wait, no, that was the Danzig 4.
That's a different
incident.
That's an amateur thing to do.
Anyway,
a lot of tragedy there involved with Danzig and Krank.
Hey, I got what I needed. I'm happy.
Are you gonna splurge on a new shirt here one of these days, or?
Yeah.
There's merch at every show, Craig. You can stock up.
Seriously, man, you need a new shirt.
I know. Look at the hole in the armpit. It's gnarly.
Dude,
you can't take it anywhere. We're coming here, man.
Look at that.
Do they let you in at Walmart with that?
Jeez.
Well, I can't go to Maggiano's. I'll tell you that.
Security. We have a dress code.
I'm Abe Froman. Are you suggesting you're saying not who I am?
The Sausage King of Chicago.
That was on earlier on IFs.
Okay.
The sausage,
and I'm like, man, usually I stop and watch it when it's on, and I'm like, I can only get through like 10 minutes. I'm like, I know what's going to happen.
Well, and you'll see from our show posting, at least on Facebook and YouTube, unless you're watching us hardcore on the uncensored version on punkrocknight.com.
Hey, Chris is watching. Hey, Chris.
We've got some comments. We'll put them up on the screen here.
Right, if you can see them.
Well, Leela saw your nip there, Craig.
Yeah. There's a little nip. There was a little nip action right there.
A little nip slip from Craig there.
That's your Christmas gift.
Ray, we're censored now.
The painstaking ways you go to hide your nipples. And then it's out though for everybody to see.
You wear pasties under there just in case, Craig.
Which
you never know.
Comes right in time for the, Christmas season.
Your Christmas card? Maybe you should send out a Christmas card with a little nip slip.
Kramer got one. Kramer got one.
Pasties.
I didn't get one. Oh, you want a picture? You want a Christmas card? Oh shit! There you go. Oh Lord!
My God!
It's getting a little gnarly up in here.
Yup. Yeah, maybe
really comfy kitty right here.
Oh, did he pop back up? Kitty, get out of the camera. You're not a punk rock kitty. You need to be on the ground.
She jumped on my lap like 3 times so far during the show. So,
oh Lord,
she wants to be a star.
What's the kitty's name again?
This is Salem.
I'm sure your iguana loves them.
I was about to ask about that, but that iguana's in a cage.
Well, but Floyd, my other cat, is in there watching Lenny. They're like checking each other out.
Who are you?
Welcome to the cat version of Punk Rock Live.
Yeah, he wants to get in the mix. He's going to have to sign up to the LLC.
Yeah.
See?
He's going to have to start promoting.
Way to switch.
I think we were done talking about Craig's nips, Leela. So, yeah, that was a good subject change. Plus, look how cute.
Well, I don't have baloney nipples, though. That's good.
So, in case you're not familiar with the bands that are playing this week, we have videos of, surprisingly enough.
We have a
very
couple.
good videos from all 3 bands.
Usually the portion of the show, if you're tuning in on Facebook or YouTube, where we might get censored. So, but you can see the uncensored version on
version
on punkrocknight.com.
The emulsion.
That's
so anyways,
for you newbies.
2 videos.
We have
Greg. I know we've fixed this before. If you and I are talking at the same time, we cut each other off audibly. You hear clipping and stuff. I know at one point you fixed that. I don't know if there's a button. I just did. When you started talking while I was, it kind of clips. Let us know out there, people. Are you listening? You hearing weird clipping when we're talking at the same time?
I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
people.
Yeah, so if you notice problems, with the shows or have ideas for us to help make Punk Rock Night better here in Indianapolis, we're more than receptive to any constructive criticism.
No, there's a lot of people watching.
Right, here we go.
My comments here. Oh yeah. No. Leela's nips. Or, my nips, not Leela's nips.
Now with cats.
We have to censor that. Yes.
The nips.
I've been wanting to get Lenny, my iguana, on the show sometime, but he's in his cage and he goes. His lights go off at 8. Yeah.
Man, it's cold.
He climbs up on me sometimes too.
It's an iguana, dude.
You pick that food. You have to put it in the goddamn tub to take a shit, right?
No,
I feel for all
he climbs into the shower stall on his own, drinks water, swims around. Then when he starts to go to the bathroom, I put a little bowl under him so I can just flush it down the toilet and rinse it off, and he's all good.
Well,
it's actually really clean and easy and sanitary.
She has an iguana, or maybe it's Keith that has it, but it ate a fucking sock.
Ooh,
the iguana ate a sock,
and might not be able to digest that.
Yeah, they had to do surgery. It was like 4 fucking G's to cut that open and like pull this, and not like ankle sock, like tube sock, like it.
Dang, it's probably as big as the iguana.
It was as long as it was, but he's safe and happy and healthy now. But he ate a tube sock, so
I'm glad Lenny doesn't do that.
Don't leave socks.
Eats his greens and bananas and squash.
There was this wild iguana. I assume it's wild because it just would wander around down in a neighborhood I used to visit down in Fort Myers, but I feel that it probably got washed away in the storm surge.
Ooh,
When they
probably.
had
He's in the ocean somewhere. He's fine.
want to swim.
Yeah, they can breathe
You
underwater,
can be underwater for about 12 minutes.
Ooh, well,
but they prefer heat.
yeah, I would think so. I mean,
They're
Because
cold-blooded,
I've
so they
seen
need
Rich's
more.
iguana, it looks like it's in Phoenix or something. It's,
Right,
there's
with the
like
light and everything.
there's like red lights or red rocks and lights and rocks everywhere. It's like, man, this iguana ain't cold at all.
well,
So, guys, we're 20 minutes into the show. We should play a video for one of the bands playing this
We
Saturday.
should.
Yeah,
play
well,
it, yeah.
there's
Stay
only
tuned.
3 people watching, so
I got 5 listed on mine.
Hi, mom.
Oh, is
Thanks
Mother
for tuning in.
Chaos?
Mother Chaos is on there. We're gonna have a gnarly
Happy holidays, Mother Chaos.
German.
Leila's here, Carrie Keith.
Levi.
Oh, I didn't
Carrie
see.
Keith,
I
what's
didn't
up?
see Carrie.
What's
I'd
up?
see Chris.
She's moving. I hope everything goes well with your move there, Carrie, if you haven't moved yet.
Ho, ho, ho.
You do
I got to make
you
sure.
should be Santa, I was thinking that
I'm
I need
fat.
to put on some weight. But man, maybe
I'm
you
fat.
should be bad.
I'm jolly.
You're jolly. I would say you're
I'm
jolly.
a little jolly. I can be jolly.
I think you'd make
Well, you're no elf, I'll tell you that.
I what?
You're no elf.
You're no elf.
No. Well, I was the sidekick.
You're
last
Santa's roommate. There you go.
Indeed.
Give me a beer.
At the Melody Inn last night, they did a little show where they were doing like an old IMN type party. Jeff Sample and Greg Roper put it together, and
Christmas of Broad Ripple Past.
yes, so kind of a remembrance of
If you went to
What we used to do
the patio,
years
if you
ago.
went to the
Yeah.
Vogue, if you were a bridge kid, if you were,
Oh, good.
if you went to Missing Link, if you went and got tattooed at Metamorphosis, or you went to the Cat, everybody
Yes.
was invited.
Well, now that I'll be unemployed here soon, I'm going to have a little bit more time on my hands. So I'm going to try to meet up for a few people for a meal and try to do a few more things get a few things organized, done on the punk rock checklist that
We'll grab some
I've
lunch
been-
there, Greg, and talk about PRN stuff.
Right.
That'll
I
be
need
fun.
to. This beard is itchy. All right. Well, hey, why don't we?
Oh yeah, videos.
Hey,
You do a
and-
Flamingo Nosebleed video?
Yeah, well, we're going a little longer because we don't have a show next week.
we don't have a show Christmas Eve, so
No.
don't.
So-
The next
just-
one after this Saturday is the big New Year's Eve show. Get tickets to that. It's already
it's
halfway
Saturday,
sold
so-
out.
And
Yeah.
we don't have. Yeah.
Oh
it's-
my!
So buy tickets for the New Year's Eve show. It's only $10. 4 bands. It's going to be awesome,
Yeah.
and it will sell out. So I mean,
It's already halfway there. So get on it, people.
so do it. $10. I
You
mean,
don't want to miss this
it won't
one. It's going to be good.
drain you. But thank you all very much for all of your support to make us run 22 years. Who'd ever thunk?
Oh, this song is short.
So,
Working on 23.
It's right there. It goes to there.
hey,
It's not even the whole 7-incher.
my buddy used to say, if you can't say it in 3 minutes, it's not worth saying.
Well, I always said
Fair
that
enough.
about my room. It's like if I can't find it in 30 seconds, it's not worth saving.
Well, here you go. I'm going to play you some Flamingo Nosebleed.
Oh my
They
god!
are
Oh my god!
Ragers.
Fort
I love
Wayne.
this band.
Show is gonna rule.
This
They're
whole
from
show's
Fort Wayne.
Lit.
I'm scared.
All right. Well, here, check out the Flamingo Nosebleed. I'm so happy to have them coming back in again.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been a little while, hasn't it, Rich?
Couple years, I believe. I could look
Yeah,
it up.
yeah.
We have a whole
don't have
complete,
the
very,
date.
very complete show listing archive on our site with about 1,700 shows listed. But so you can
And I've
search
been
that.
to all of them.
Yeah, it's been about a couple years. I
Here
think.
you go. Flamingo Nosebleed for you.
Lord,
Roll
Hit it, boys.
No, I don't wanna talk about feelings. I'd rather just beat on the guitar strings.
God damn.
That's good. Now I remember that show.
And remember they have that flamingo
There's a picture of me drinking. Hubert filled it full of beer, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
"Hey, drink this." And
drink the flamingo beer.
It was like at 3 a.m. and I was just like,
Flamingo beer bong.
and I couldn't finish it. And then he's like, "No, you got to keep drinking it." And I'm like, "Okay, well, don't twist my arm."
But such a great band. I mean,
that's where that's from.
That band fires on all cylinders, man.
I want to follow that. I hope we're first.
You're good.
You
band.
are first. We got you up first.
Oh,
yeah. We run up Flamingo, then Raging Nathans.
Yeah. Need to keep this boy sober for the show.
Hey, I don't drink.
It's not like the old days where like, all right, can he still play?
I'll have a couple beers, but like I I have to drink like it's at band practice. I have like a 6-pack, man. I'm good. You know,
a 6-pack.
Damn.
You know, that would wipe most people out.
I'm 5,000 cheeseburgers ahead of you.
Well, fair enough.
It takes a lot. It's like Andre the Giant. What was the thing where it was like, oh, he drank 3,000 beers in like 12 hours?
No way.
Whoa.
Well, I mean,
like 2 kegs.
Can was like bigger than mine, and he drank like it was some Canadian beer.
You know, Bud Scott died from drinking.
No,
like
he died for he got kicked by a kangaroo or something.
Come
Where
on,
did you
it's because
come
he's
up with
Australian.
Where did you come up with that?
He fell asleep in his car drunk. His girlfriend didn't get him out of the car, so he died of exposure because he was drunk in his car.
Well, I thought he drank like 50 shots of Jack or something.
It was a lot.
She's got the Jack.
Well,
That's
how I remember it.
I'm going off of he got kicked by a kangaroo. He got drunk and fought a kangaroo.
He was in England at the time. Where would a kangaroo be?
I thought they were from Australia.
They were from Australia, but he died in London.
Oh.
Well, we'll have to.
In the big cities like Sydney,
that's a whole other episode.
In Melbourne, you don't see kangaroos running wild in the big cities in Australia. I know. I've been there.
Well, unless it's like a rogue street ass.
Oprah took Rich to.
I know. And you're
down
lucky
under.
Kicked by a kangaroo.
I fed a kangaroo. I didn't get kicked by one.
Rich, what show did you were just mentioning before this? You went to like Jimmy Kimmel or something?
Yeah, that was went to a filming of the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Yeah, look at you.
Because we had the poster up. You want to get the poster back up?
Yeah.
Do you know they filmed this at 11 a.m.? Yeah, they've been doing it for 30 years.
Well, for the Raging Nathans, I put Nathan Lane up there, and I went to a taping of the Jimmy Kimmel show, and Nathan Lane was one of the guests, along with Adam Carolla. So that was a nice show.
Oh, that's cool.
And of course, Dickie Barrett from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones at the time was the announcer for the Jimmy Kimmel show. I believe he left recently. So there you go.
Cool.
Somebody just vibrated.
Yeah, that was me.
I think I vibrated as well.
Well, cool.
Look at this kitty.
So that was Flamingo Nosebleed. Thank God that I don't have to
follow them.
They
always put on a great show. So, hey, don't sell yourself short, Craig. You know the run up is one of the Indies' best.
I know. I'm
punk bands,
very modest. I'm humble. It's just like whatever. It's just my band.
I feel it, but still. The whole night's going to be great. I mean, it's hard to put the order in.
Yeah, no. We're stoked. We're all stoked.
Fuck it.
That's what I'm going to say once Rich says the run up. I'm going to be like, fuck it. Let's go. But all these bands are so good, though.
Yeah, they really are.
The Ragers.
Well, then we'll show you
Raging Nathan.
Yeah.
Shall
Here you go with the Raging Nathans.
Let's
thinking about all the time that's passed and those years that I'll never get back.
Yeah, fam.
They kick ass. They're doing really well too. They're playing like a bunch of festivals. They're going over to Europe to play that big thing.
They did a.
Yeah, fam.
Raging Nathan's just did a split with someone too. By the way, my other cat jumped up here and joined me too. And if you can see him down
damn
here.
it! You're like
Floyd's
the cat
down here. Floyd,
like the cat lady now.
I just got 2 cats
Floyd.
and an iguana. And I'm not a lady.
Floyd, you named him after Pink Floyd, didn't you?
Rachel's daughter, Era, named Floyd.
Oh,
Not sure why, but it stuck. And he's trying to climb up my leg. Here he is.
Maybe it was after.
Squeeze him a little bit so he'll squee.
Don't make this
I'm not going to make him squeal.
Oh, come on. When you love a kitty, you squeeze him a little bit and he'll go,
Oh, come on. I do not do that. They're both purring, though.
Chelsea hated everybody. Now I finally figured it out why that cat was so mean.
Everybody
Yeah,
hated
you're
Chelsea.
squeezing a dang cat. That's not cool.
Oh, you don't squeeze it that hard. You just squeeze his little tummy and he'll go, meow. He's just a little freaker.
Apparently, Floyd was the name of the cat on Gabby's Dollhouse, a children's show that Aaron
Gabby
watches.
Dollhouse.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, all our
Kids are
animals
into
have died off since.
Yes,
Chelsea's dead. Punk Bastard's dead.
I remember
There's
BB.
Argent's. Well, Argent's probably still alive.
Yeah, Argent will outlive us all.
Yeah.
So, the bird.
The bird that would sing the SpongeBob SquarePants song, right?
We won't.
Right.
Unfortunately, we'll never be able to hear that again. Or maybe, well, I don't know.
the bird
Who's
lives
got
across-
custody of the bird?
It does?
Yeah.
Across the street.
Basically, one street over now. The Argent's living over there with
Salem's climbing down my back.
Are we allowed to knock on the door and say, hey?
I'll take you over there sometime if
we
you want to
can we
visit
talk-
Argent.
Does the owners know about his ability?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Stop
Okay.
You're
talking.
not going to have a bird not have it sing SpongeBob.
Who hands over a bird and says, hey, keep this bird? It sings the SpongeBob SquarePants theme.
Who lives
That's rare. That's rare.
It doesn't sing that. You have to sing to the bird.
Well, yes.
Then it responds.
It'll sing back. Yeah.
SquarePants.
Well,
It needs some phrases.
It's quite a feat. It's quite a feat. Like I had a friend in high school. His mom owned a lot of those kind of birds as well. And they had one called Bud that they named Bud because it was green and it looked like weed.
Well,
and then the other one, not Argent, but it was gray like Argent. They would both talk. I don't remember them saying anything spectacular, but those kind of birds are very cool.
Well, Dan, I used to live there with Dan a long time ago, and he had a macaw before this, which was just a horrible bird. It just screamed and screamed and screamed all the time, like just bloody murder. He finally traded that bird. I mean, it was a pretty bird, beautiful plumage, but
I don't remember that bird.
but then he traded it
Pining for the fields.
Yes, pining for the fields. But then he traded it for this African gray, which did an excellent imitation of Dan. So much so that I would call upstairs to Dan. I'd be going, Dan, and be like, hello, and I'm like, Dan, hello, and I'm like, Dan, what are you doing?
It's his bird.
And Dan,
I'm talking to the fucking bird.
And Dan lived in my room for reference there because in my room there's the French doors, so he would have those open so Argent would get air and be able to smell outside and everything. But I don't remember him. I don't remember the bird doing that. But
Greg, you look like Dan Aykroyd trying to drink in Trading Places
I know.
under that Santa beard. You got some salmon in there too.
Bring a big piece of salmon to Punk Rock Night on Saturday, and
That'd be hilarious if you were drunk, obnoxious Santa from Trading Places. That would be hilarious.
Well, I will be in the Santa suit on Saturday. I'm gonna redo. Well, I mean, I might as well. I'm still dressed.
You got to get up.
So yeah, we'll have up your punk Santa Claus.
Nice.
Disc Claws.
Yeah.
If you want to be a D-beat warrior, it's Disc Claws.
Disc Claws. I'm not familiar with that.
I said that when I was
It's
sitting
like
on
Discord
your
Records, but with Santa Claus.
2 small parrots. Oh, African gray. Cool. Ozzy
Ozzy
Osbourne.
Osbourne.
The one that's nice. The one thing I remember, other than the Argent doing the SpongeBob thing, was the squeak of the front door.
Yeah.
Like, if anybody has been to the mansion, everybody knows kind of just slam the door when you come in, and it makes a squeak. And Argent used to make that friggin' the door noise. So it always sounded like it was never the door closing. It was always when it was opening, and it would he would chirp or just make that weird noise.
We made
and I'm
that.
Like, hello, is anybody here?
Well, we made the mistake once of letting the smoke detector battery die.
Oh God!
Oh no! And it learned how to do that chirp.
And then it constantly did the chirp from then on out.
That would suck.
Yeah, it kind of sucked.
Or doorbell. If a parrot learned a doorbell sound, and you think someone's at the door, it's really the parrot imitating the doorbell.
I know. I've gotten frustrated with the bird because it had told me a few times, many times on talking to Dan or whatever.
It's like
we'd see it, when we practice there.
Wherever you're at.
So anyways, now we have Raging Nathans coming up.
We already just played their video.
Now it's on to.
We got to play you.
Our 2 videos. We're going to play 2 of our videos because it's shameless self-promotion.
I think we're only playing 1.
Yeah,
that's probably enough. We don't want them to burn out on you. We want them to come and see you.
I want you to see the ghosts that float around, the orbs that float around me while I'm playing drums.
Well, on which video is that? Because we only have
demons seeping out of your head.
Going to war by morning.
You just show up here and talk and drink. We actually have to load up all this crap.
We're not hey, I'm loading up shit. I got to load up I'm loading up my drums right now to play your damn PRN on Saturday.
Oh, bother. You have to play a show.
Oh, bother.
I just spin this into something you don't want to do.
Why didn't you become a lead singer so you don't have to carry anything?
Oh, God. Right. Everybody said I should be a lead singer.
Well, you did mic check for Danzig once.
I saw you like that photo, but then you see Waddy fucking falling down on stage.
Oh, was not good.
I can't watch that video, man. That's it's sad.
It is sad.
But he's alive. He's alive.
He's doing well. But I think I read it was like his 4th heart attack.
No.
Dang.
Boy.
I saw it was 2, but dang, it's still.
And he has a pacemaker.
Change your life around.
Well, I mean, I don't think he really parties anymore.
No, he's just touring.
Just life catching up with you,
But everybody was
stressful
like,
on the road too.
Punk's not dead, but take a break.
it's resting up a little.
Like nobody's gonna hate you if you take like a month off.
Yeah, well, I mean, all the bands seem to be going to South America now because they just go down there and just get inundated. I mean, huge shows. Have you seen any of the footage of Richie Ramone going down there?
No,
I mean, he's like a huge rock star.
Yep.
I mean,
Sergio Mendez, he can't even go to the bathroom in South America.
So
that's a little weird quote.
And just if you are at all interested in the Sex Pistols, I just finished the John Lydon book, Anger is an Energy, and I would highly recommend it. Very insightful about the Sex Pistols and Pill throughout the years. It's very good, very good. One of the better
Salem.
books I've read. So, all right. Well, then, how about we play one of your songs?
Well, this is us. This is me.
Blood on the Pavement.
This is in the basement of the mansion.
Here you go.
Hi, with the run up. Happy New Year.
indecision, polo, back collision, and Alaskan mud in the cage. Sadness, blood on the pavement, and in our vicious hands, and our innocence is left to die alone. And God say judge, but may his soul rest in peace. Tell me, who can you trust when it ain't the police? His footsteps sound of his squad car. The illusion of law and order to maintain. His throat closed off by his decaf. I can't breathe, all of me heard him say. And the light dies out before his eyes. Condemned for sins that were not his own. Unputted brotherhood, no telling back from good, from men appointed or elected. And there's blood on the pavement, and in our vicious hands, and our innocence is left to die alone. And God save George Floyd, may his soul rest in peace. Tell me, who can you trust when it ain't the police? And we are not served, we are not protected, we will not be swept under the rug of mass corruption. And there's blood on the pavement, and in our vicious hands, and our innocence is left to die alone. And God send George Floyd, may his soul rest in peace. Tell me, who can you trust when it ain't the police? And we are not served, we are not protected. Happy New Year, Melody, and we love you. Thank you, Punk Rock Night.
You have nothing to worry about. Your band rocks.
Totally, dude.
Dave Grove won the
Yes.
coveted Dee Ramone Songwriting
Coveted.
Award because nobody wins that shit.
Coveted.
I mean, very few people have won that.
It was a painstaking task to make sure Dave showed up to that show so he could win that award. I had to tell, I blabbed to his wife and was just like, you got to wife it up. That's what Rob Andrich told me. I went and had a beer at the Mel, and he's like, I don't know. I was like, I want to make sure that Dave shows up to the show, because he's not necessarily a regular, and
Right. Well,
didn't know that if he was going to go to the award show or not. So then, so I told Jen, or I messaged Jen, and I was like, do your wifey thing. Make sure you get him.
It's that.
If she's like, hey, I want to go to the Mel on the award show or whatever, we're going. And we got him there, and luckily you guys presented him that award early enough.
We've
But
had people that came out, but their awards were given out after they left because they didn't want to stay out the whole night. So yeah, it can be
and then that's a long story. But I'm glad that he got it. I went through painstaking efforts to make sure that he was there to accept that, because that is the award. It's not like, best local band or whatever. I mean,
which is a perfectly good award.
I was just
don't belittle that award.
Best. I mean, best local band.
Well, I was just
not a bad award.
I didn't mean it like that. It was the first thing that came to mind. I'm just saying, I wanted to make sure that he was there for that specific award, because that would be bad if he's not there, and that would hurt me.
It would hurt you.
It would.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, but
because Dave Grove is a great songwriter.
Well, we divided the rather than just having best band. We have best local band to support our Indianapolis because we are based in Indianapolis.
There's like 25.
And then
awards.
we have the non-local. So I mean.
Yeah.
So
local punk, non-local punk, local rock, non-local rock.
And the only thing that we require
is
that you have played a punk rock night in the last year.
Within the year.
So
it wasn't always peaches and cream.
No, and it still isn't.
True. It's coming up for roses for me, man. I must say, I
good to hear it.
I'm going to be becoming a adventurer,
I'm not,
unemployed. Oh, it's awesome.
I'm not going on the boat. Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
I'll quote this later.
Yeah,
what the fuck happened? So I'm not going on the boat. We have to go to therapy.
All right. Then for what time is it? It's 8:20.
It's enough to play our next black and white run-up video because nobody is watching, and I want to watch.
You're just wanting to watch it because you want to see it. Everyone knows the band.
I don't have it queued up.
It's black and white.
I don't have it in the system.
Like that
I
would
have
make a
to
difference.
load it.
It has to be uploaded.
I know, Craig, but we only have so much space for all these bands. So we need to bump bands off so we can add bands on.
Hey, Carrie's watching.
Carrie Keith is not nobody. How dare you?
Exactly.
I didn't say she was nobody. I just said hey to Carrie.
Nobody was watching.
We got some cool people watching.
Well, because my phone is stupid.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
Yeah. Well, what about this one?
De jour means family.
I didn't know that button did that.
Chris is calling you out there, Craig. It's like, is it the Craig Chaos Hour?
He's on a
80%
roll.
more Craig.
Did you work today?
No. I am unemployed.
You're not unemployed. You have a job.
Not really.
You're supposed to. We'll discuss it
After
after.
to make the t-shirts.
God damn it.
Well, there's some to make.
I'm gonna go up there and inspect the shop and see if they're done.
Yeah. Well, yeah, do that.
Yeah. Yeah. You dare me?
If you wanna.
Let me
He's
tell
going to have
you
more time to
something
check up
about-
on you, Craig.
Yeah, I know. Everybody,
I know.
everybody around me is retiring, so everybody has their headlights right on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with your life, Craig Chaos?
I want to rock.
That's the proper answer.
I do
Well
want
done.
Exactly. I've seen the video.
Yes. I mean, boy, we're a little dated there.
You had the
Oh,
maestro
yeah. Rock is
yelling
rock.
at you.
Yeah, that's
What's
hilarious.
You know that is the maestro.
Yes, that was the maestro from Seinfeld
yeah.
in the Twisted Sister commercial or videos.
And he was in Animal House.
Yep.
Yep. Great
And
stuff there.
He gets confused with Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite, but that's not him.
Bob Cobb.
Hey, and so I encourage you to tune into the show Saturday. If you can't make it out, we do put it out there so that the people that can't make it out can't see the show live, just like being there. But it's not really the same.
And other people. Rachel's still tuned in right now.
Look at that.
No,
Rachel. No one's here. It's like there are people on our site. There's people on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, I was trying to do the Facebook thing, and then that wasn't. I had to go back to Facebook.
My cats ran off though,
or the PRN site.
Come for the cats, stay for the Craig. Pure Live Feed Show.
You're wanted, Craig. You're a wanted man.
Oh man, I have my record expunged. I don't have any felonies anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the one who brought that up.
Yeah. we didn't even...
Man, you were talking about that I was caught or something. I wasn't caught. I didn't do anything. Man, I've been clean since 2008.
No one brought that up.
You need to stay home a little less.
I'm just trying to keep up.
I mean, you home alone all day. What do you do all with yourself all day?
Poop.
Okay, well.
I poop a lot.
Get a little fiber in your diet.
I do have fiber in my diet.
Okay, so nice, easy stool movements, good bowel movements.
Never a problem.
But do you have tight like a tiger in your diet since the fiber changed its name? You're with me on that.
What?
You said you have fiber in your diet, but the band Fiber changed the name to Tight Like a Tiger. So I said, do you have tight like a tiger in your diet? There's some tight like a tiger in my stool. Oh, no.
Cool. I gotta pee. I want to go home.
Man, sew up that shirt with all that free time. Yeah, no doubt. You could sew up that shirt with all that free time. Whatever happened to your studying? Are you done with studying your vest?
Shut up, Travis. Travis Nathaniel.
What are you going to do with your life there, Craig? I mean, you could at least be studying that
It's
vest.
a pain in the ass. It's one thing you sewed. You didn't stud. You sewed your vest. You were all about patches. The Ramones patches.
But what about all the studs on it?
Yeah, I think I would rather sew than stud because it's a pain in the ass, but I don't want to make a battle vest.
Excuse him.
Nobody's
Bless you.
Because a battle vest just doesn't have any studs on it.
Right. It's all patches.
I have studs on mine, so it's not a battle vest.
Well, it's not a battle vest, but
it's a mod. Modified.
It's a unique.
Vest.
You
don't want to be a stereotypical anything on it
every
anyway.
Saturday, Travis keeps telling me, when are you going to finish your vest? And I'm like,
thank you, Travis.
Bro, I'll just give it to you and just dime it out for me.
There you go.
Well, maybe
Get
we're
some
going to have
sequins
that
on there.
God, no.
Like disco stew.
It's just as worse as
we did get Craig
bedazzled.
We did get Craig a bedazzler.
He's got a bedazzler.
But he hasn't taken advantage of it yet.
No, it was broken.
You could have some sequins hold that shirt together.
Yeah, I know. It's right here. Look, nip zip right here.
Well, if you were watching the Flamingo
we just lost all of our viewers. Damn. We lifted up your shirt and there they went.
Yep. Yeah, well, they had a nip slip earlier, so.
Oh, well.
Everybody's gone.
No, we still have people here. Thanks for staying tuned in. Whenever we say that, we get some messages. We're still here. It's like, yes, thank you. I don't know why you're still here, really.
Well, I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Every time my fingers touch brain, I'm Superfly TNT.
I'm the guns in the Navarone. In fact, what the fuck am I doing back here? You the motherfucker need to be on brain detail. We're switching. We're switching. I'm washing the windows. You're picking up this ninja skull.
Welcome back to Movie Quotes with Craig.
Yes.
Yeah,
a good recommendation is don't go to a movie that Craig already knows.
Yes, I went to see Christmas Story a week or so ago.
Yeah, I went and saw that in the theater too.
And it's not the Art Craft Theater in Franklin.
I saw it at Flips.
Great theater. I played a show there actually once.
Okay, now that you bring up A Christmas Story, apparently there's a sequel.
Yes.
And
A Christmas Story Christmas.
Not bad.
It's good. It's good.
I'm not watching it until Christmas Eve.
You've already seen it, Rich?
I've seen it. Yes, it's good.
Don't say a word. Do not say a word.
What? You're not going to watch it till
I
Christmas?
don't want to spoil it. All I'm going to say is it's really good. It's a worthy sequel. Hard to top all the nostalgia and humor in the original, but it gets close. It's really good. If you like A Christmas Story, watch the new Christmas Story Christmas.
Max at home just to watch this movie. So none of us have, me, my mom, and my uncle, we have not watched this yet. We are waiting until Christmas.
Are you going to worry that somebody's going to spoil it for you?
You better not.
He washes his parents' mouths out with soap. Just kidding. I haven't seen it.
Well, I mean, it's possible.
I've seen it and he doesn't, but that's not a spoiler if I'm telling you what he doesn't do.
Lovejoy or whatever it's whatever the
Life Boy.
Life Boy. That's why he was
poisoning.
Soap poisoning.
Oh!
But don't eat at the Willard. It's
I told you not to use Life Boy.
Probably didn't get reported for lameness.
Wait, what?
Okay, say you can't read the screen, dude. It's right there. You don't have we have it right there, Craig.
Well, I'm trying to be like a cool radio person, podcast person, and have
We're
my
almost
own
at an hour exactly,
personal
guys.
thing that I watch, and then I can be your Robin to your.
Oh, there's a bunch.
I can be your Robin to your
Batman.
Howard Stern.
Oh,
All right. We'll see.
I'd
Brad,
rather have a Robin to my Batman.
we should
Or Batman.
play that.
Exactly.
But okay, so all right. So the next time we will come back to you, will be, I guess, next Thursday. Well, no,
No.
I mean,
You don't have to have a show next Thursday, so we don't really have a show to promote
No.
until the week after. We
That's
got this
what
sucker. Do
that's
not
what
miss
we're
our New Year's
doing.
Eve show.
That's what we're
Hayley and the Crushers,
now.
State, Missing Fingers, Skaaholics, $10. Tickets are available at punkrocknight.com.
yeah.
Dude,
I've already
gonna
got
be a
the
fun
state
one.
video on the system, so we're all ready for that next week. And we've run pretty much an hour now, so
Why
cool.
not? We're not doing anything next week. We just let's hang out and doesn't fucking.
I think I'm out of town. I'm leaving town.
No, what?
Time for the holidays.
No, Tuesday. So, but I'll be back eventually.
I'll be back.
We'll zoom it in.
When you do, it'll be pushing up daisies.
Balloons.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna be.
More balloons.
I'm gonna go. I figured in my off time I might go to another city and see a different show. Explore some of these punk shows that go on around. Oh, and I might just as a final note here, I just must say the Indianapolis punk scene has just, in my opinion, exploded. There's just show after show after show going around.
And not only our show's packed, but other venues the same night still having good crowds, which we like to see.
It's great.
We don't want to be the only game in town. We want to make sure there's enough people and enough great bands locally and coming through town that everyone can see a good show, and all the venues can have punk shows here and there. We're every Saturday.
Doing great. State Street Pub been doing great shows. They got Friday,
Healer.
a band from Memphis is coming up called Hans Connor. Messing up the name right now. Hans Connor, but they're from Nashville, and they're fucking awesome.
Santa, you drunk?
Yeah.
Go wax your sled.
Right on. All right. Well, tell you what, we'll see you Saturday for our shenanigans, and it's going to be a great show. Thank you all for tuning in. We love you all, and stay safe. Have a great, great holiday, and
We'll see you Saturday.
get out there and show some love and be positive and live your life. So,
And rock out.
and be safe. So, smooches to all of you. We very much appreciate you. And
Bye, everybody.
we hope to see you soon. So cheers. And Rich, I need to
Saturday.
talk to you before you go. So good night, everyone. And
Goodbye, all.
holiday.
And to everyone, a good night. God bless us, everyone.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Thank you, Tiny Rich. All right. Ciao, gang.
Bye.
Best to you and yours.